get that figured out. As promised, we've got CVE here to talk all things electric, I guess. Central Valley Electric Company. It is Kyler Bowerman, a 3-month, you can hear the echo still,
Yeah.
Jeff? I don't know, maybe it's this. How about that? Did that, nope, that didn't fix it.
Okay, let me get this board together.
Okay, well, we're gonna work on that. Oh, now I don't have the echo, I don't hear me anymore.
Okay, hold on.
Well, we'll try to figure this out. I think we're still here. So Kyler, you're a 3-month, what do I want to call you? You're a 3-month veteran.
Yes.
At CVE. You're here today. You've been here before with Raylyn, but she can't be here today. She had other things going on, so you've come in to talk about CVE. You're part of member services.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys have talked about that before, but if you have, too bad, because we're going to talk about it again. So why don't you share with us, you're an Artesian. We were talking off air. You're from Artesia, grew up here.
Yes.
And then I graduated from Artesia and then went away to college, but you came back home. So I did the same thing. I went away to college, so
Yeah.
a little before you, but then I came back home too, and that's always good. I think getting our kids to come back here and work and live in our community is an awesome thing. So glad you did that. You've been with CVE for 3 months, and you said you're part of member services. Why don't you talk a little bit about that? What does your job entail? What do you do with Central Valley Electric for the community as a part of member services?
Okay, so the first thing starting out, I kind of took over the Facebook page. So I'm in charge of running the Facebook, and then we kind of get passed down the things that other people don't want to do. So there's something new every day, and I learn something new each day, so I really like that. We sell water heaters, and then since school's back in place, we'll start doing the safety demonstrations. And then we get to go out and take pictures of the guys working, so I really do enjoy that too. And that's about, as of right now, that's about all. And the radio, this is my first time doing the radio, so all by myself at least, but.
Well, you like communication, as we were talking off air, so this is communication.
Yes,
Get
it
to talk
is.
on the radio.
Yeah.
I didn't know, this is new to me. I'm today years old when I learned this. I probably should have known it, but I didn't know CVE sold water heaters.
Yes.
So obviously electric water heaters, all different sizes. You got
We
everything
have
available?
30, 40, and 50 gallons, and then we can order others if we need to.
Okay,
But we
so-
keep those in stock.
So mainly for houses, 30, 40, 50 gallons. That would be not commercial use. It'd be for houses.
Yes.
Do you guys do tankless water heaters? As far as you know, you don't.
No.
Okay. Well, tankless water heaters are pretty good in certain applications. I know that in one of my businesses I used to have, I did one because it gives you heat right now, gives you hot water right now. But I didn't know that. I didn't know you guys sold water heaters. Is that something you get a lot of calls for, or is that just more hit and miss?
It's kind of hit and miss. It'll be really busy a few months, and then a few months there's no calls. So kind of just depends on when their water heaters go out, I guess.
And anybody in the public can buy from CVE, or do you have to be a CVE member?
They do. Anyone can buy them, but we mainly sell them to members. Yeah.
Members. Do you know, and you may not, I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit here, but do you know how many members are part of CVE now? Do you know that number?
I do not
Do
know
not know?
that.
Well, I know it's a cooperative, right? It's for the outlying areas
Yes.
in and around Artesia, out to Hope and Cottonwood, and maybe further. That you guys take care of the electric needs of the public. And as a member services person, you said you handle the Facebook page. You guys have any other social media, or just Facebook?
Just so far, we just have Facebook.
And so your background, and you said that was kind of your first job with CVE, is to take over the social media page in Facebook for CVE. You said you go out and take pictures of your guys and your folks out in the field working. Is that some of the things you put on your Facebook page?
We do, yes. We try. I find that those kind of pictures get a lot more engagement because people like seeing other people instead of just the graphics that you post on there and information.
So you use the page for information that CVE needs to get out to the public.
Yes.
And what would be an example of that?
So just recently in September, we had the capital credits, and so there's a list of all the people that haven't received their capital credits because we either don't have their address or phone number to get a hold of them. So we put that list on Facebook so that people can go through and see if they know anyone on there and call us and tell us so that they can get their capital credit check.
And people like money.
Yes, they do.
Generally, we like money.
And then we put new jobs on there, just a lot of different events going on. And so then October is co-op month, so we'll advertise that on our Facebook. And
What is co-op month?
so it's basically just all the co-ops, like
Is this a national thing? That's what
yeah,
I was
it's
gonna wonder.
national.
Okay,
And then
okay.
we're gonna have like a coffee with the co-op, so you kind of give back to your members with co-op month.
I see. And so you'll invite members to come out and visit maybe with the board members or,
Yes.
or you guys? as
I don't
people
think the
running it?
board members will be there, but
But you
the
guys,
employees,
The
yes.
employees are there in the office, and y'all have a big, beautiful facility out there. And I don't remember when that was done, but it's recently,
Yes.
a few years ago, but really nice place out there. So you said something I find interesting, and before I ask about it, I'm going to ask you, how many posts a week or per month do you try to do on Facebook?
I'm still kind of getting in the swing of that. I at least try to post twice a week.
Okay.
And it just kind of depends on if we have the content, events to advertise or not. And if we don't, then that's when I put pictures of the guys or employees on there just to keep content going. Because that's the biggest thing, is staying consistent with your posts is what I find. So.
Yeah, everything that I've read about and in my businesses I utilize, and I've talked about a lot about that these last 2 days sitting in here for Gene as he's been out yesterday and today. I've talked about social media. A lot of people that I know see it as almost an evil thing, and they have good reasons for that. And then a lot of people I know see it as a very positive tool. I call it a tool in my tool
Right.
bag, which is exactly what you guys use it for, and that's part of your job as member services, is to get information out to the public about what's going on with CVE, what you guys are offering, or if you got events coming up, things like that, right?
Yes.
Now, this was the question I was going to ask after I asked there's something you said that sparked it. Do you happen to know how many people are following you?
We're at like 1,900 right
So
now.
Pretty solid base of
Yes.
people that follow, that see your post when you post, and you're the poster, right? You're the one that does it.
Yes.
You said that showing people is bigger. Explain to folks that maybe don't understand or maybe don't know about Facebook how you monitor that and what you mean by it's a better. What makes you say that it's better to show y'all's people?
Okay, so say if I do, like when we did our capital credits post, that was just kind of wording and a link, and we maybe got 5 likes on that and maybe 2 shares, and we wanted more engagement on that and we didn't get that.
Right.
But if we do pictures of the guys working, we'll get up to like 20 shares on that post and 50 likes. So it's crazy to see the difference in how much more engagement you get with those posts compared to just the informative posts.
Right. And so maybe this is obvious, but why is that? What do you think it is about people that are looking at Facebook that they like those better?
I think because it's more personal and it's
Okay.
like people to people kind of thing. I don't know. It's a hard thing. I've been working with Facebook a lot because I have 2 businesses outside of CVE. So trying to get those, like the trends and staying up with all of that is really hard, and you can never figure out how to fully run Facebook. I feel like that it's always changing.
Yeah, definitely. I think I agree with that. It's always changing. But you're right. People like to see their friends and family and like to see that personal side. And so I agree with you. In my experience with Facebook and with social media in the business side of things, when I'm doing stuff with my businesses, it always, number one, pictures work really well.
Yes.
Any kind of a picture, as humans, we like to see that. But if it's of people we know or people of interest, it seems to work better.
Yes.
Now, do your guys and your ladies that you take pictures of, are they bashful, or do you catch them off guard, or how do you go about doing that?
Some of them love it, and they
Yeah.
don't want to admit it, but they do love it. And then some of them try to hide from it, and you just have to catch them when they're not
Do
watching.
they do like that?
Yeah.
Don't take a picture of me. Yeah, that's funny. And the ones that love it, they act like they don't, but you're saying
Yes.
they really like it.
Mhm.
Well, some people are hams. They like to be out there, and so that's cool. So you take pictures there in the office, but you also go out into the field.
Mhm.
And so when you go out into the field, what do? You look at maybe the schedule there in the office, say, okay, these guys are supposed to be on this pole, or how does that work?
Some of the guys on the crews will text us and let us know where they're at if they're closer to town. And then the other day, I was on my lunch break and I drove by and saw them just down from the office. I was like, I'm gonna go take pictures of them.
So
But
you just whipped right over there and started taking pictures.
do what?
So you just whipped over to where
Yes.
they were at? Took pictures.
Yep.
On your phone, I guess.
No, I have a camera.
Oh, you have a
Yeah.
camera. Okay. Well, that probably makes. I mean, these phones these days are pretty powerful
Yes,
picture
they-
takers, but
mhm.
you actually have a camera that takes good pictures.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Kyler, thanks for coming in this morning and talking about what you do with member services, and you definitely taught me something. I didn't know you guys sold water heaters. I'm gonna have to check that out because seems like I'm always buying water heaters for one of my
Yes.
businesses. So I'm gonna have to compare you guys to the other places that sell them. So that's interesting to me. Thanks for coming in. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you. I probably won't see you, but maybe you'll come in with Raylyn again
Yes,
in the future.
probably.
All right. Well, thanks again. All right, Artesia. Good morning, Artesia